President Trump plans an important address today on the deadly opioid epidemic that killed nearly 50,000 Americans last year. But the speech will not include a promised declaration.
After pledging for months to formally label the epidemic a national emergency, he's scaling back. A White House official confirms the president will name the opioid crisis a public health emergency.
And that is a less sweeping declaration than the president had suggested earlier. Major Garrett is at the White House with the latest on this story. Major, good morning.
Good morning. The president had a choice, national emergency or public health emergency. The first is usually linked to hurricanes, other big natural disasters. The second, typically linked to infectious diseases. We last declared one in 2009 to combat swine flu. Both declarations envision short-term intervention and require specific congressional funding. The president's announcement comes amid his argument that he is not supervising a Republican Party deeply divided.
The opioid is a tremendous emergency.
6 states have declared opioid emergencies, and now the federal government will follow suit. The goal, reduce addiction to prescription pain medication or drugs like heroin and fentanyl.
We're going to be doing a very, very important meeting sometime in the very near future on opioids.
The president months ago backed $45 billion in new opioid spending as part of Obamacare repeal. But that bill died due to GOP divides, and new divisions now confront the president.
We have actually great unity in the Republican Party.
Mr. Trump told reporters his party is unshaken by these broadsides.
None of this is normal.
His political model and governing model is to divide.
If Senators Jeff Flake and Bob Corker defect on tax cuts, this top White House agenda item could be in jeopardy.
We want tax cuts for the middle class. We want tax cuts for businesses to produce jobs. There's great unity.
The president predicted Flake and Corker will fall in line. Mr. Trump also said Flake's decision not to seek re-election showed he was weak.
His poll numbers are terrible. He's done terribly for the great people of Arizona, and he would have never won.
An exasperated Ted Cruz compared the criticism of the president to middle school.
I really don't care who passed a note to the cute girls in pigtails. Everyone shut up and do your job.
House Republicans are struggling to write that tax cut bill, and the lead author, Texas Congressman Kevin Brady, is clashing with the president over tax-free contributions to 401k accounts. Earlier this week, the president said those accounts were off limits. Now, Charlie, he says, it's up for negotiation. Details, details, details.
Thanks, Major.